You have been walking around carrying the weight of the whole world on your shoulders, haven't you? And nobody told you that you could just put it down. Well, darling, today is the day somebody finally tells you. Today, we are talking about something that changed my life. Something that I believe with every fiber of my being will change yours too. And it is this magnificent, glorious, almost scandalously simple truth. You are aligned with peace, love, and purpose. Say it with me. You are aligned with peace, love, and purpose. Now, I know some of you just rolled your eyes so hard you practically saw your own brains, and that is perfectly fine. Keep watching, because by the end of this, you will not just believe it, you will feel it in your bones. Now, before we go any further, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. Write this: I am aligned with peace, love, and purpose, and my life reflects it now. Go ahead. Do not be shy. That comment is not just words on a screen. That is a declaration to the universe, and the universe, my darling, has extraordinarily good hearing. Now, let us talk about where you actually are right now, because I have a sneaking suspicion it is not exactly the land of milk and honey. You woke up this morning, and before your feet even hit the floor, your mind was already running a marathon. Bills. That conversation that went sideways last Tuesday. The dream you have been putting off since approximately the year you started saying, "I'll start Monday." The sense that everyone around you seems to have figured something out that you somehow missed the memo on. Sound familiar? Of course it does. Because you are human, and being human is occasionally, shall we say, deeply inconvenient. But here is what I want you to understand, and please lean in close for this part. Your struggle is not a sign that you are broken. It is not evidence that life has singled you out for hardship. It is not proof that peace and purpose are reserved for other people, more spiritual people, people with better morning routines and fewer responsibilities. No, your struggle is simply a signal. It is the universe's admittedly dramatic way of saying, "Sweetheart, you have drifted. Come back." And we are going to talk about exactly how to come back right here, right now. I have spent a great deal of my life studying the invisible laws that govern this universe, and let me assure you, they are as reliable as gravity. You do not have to believe in gravity for it to work. Drop your phone right now and it will fall, whether you are a believer or a skeptic. The law of harmony, the law of love, the law of divine order, they operate the same way. They do not require your belief to function. But your belief, your alignment with them, oh, that is where the magic begins. That is where your whole world starts to shift. Now here is the core challenge I see. And it is so common it almost makes me laugh, except it is too important to laugh at. The challenge is this: most people are trying to create peace, love, and purpose from the outside in. They are waiting for the right circumstances to feel peaceful. They are waiting for someone else to show up and make them feel loved. They are waiting for a perfect moment, a clear sign, a burning bush, a certified letter from the universe with their purpose written in bold print. And so they wait, and they wait, and they scroll, and they wait some more. Here is the truth, the glorious, liberating truth. Peace, love, and purpose are not things you find, they are things you align with. They already exist within you like a radio frequency that is always broadcasting. Your only job is to tune your dial. The signal has never stopped. You just got a little static. Let me give you a framework for this, because I believe in making the invisible visible. Think of yourself as a beautiful, magnificent instrument, a grand piano, if you will. Now, a grand piano out of tune still has every single key. It still has all the potential of Mozart and Beethoven and every song ever written. But when you sit down and play it, something is just off. The notes are there, the capacity is there, but the harmony is missing. And what does a piano need? It does not need new keys. It does not need a different brand of wood. It simply needs tuning. One small, intentional adjustment at a time, until every note rings clear and true and the music almost plays itself. You are that piano. And today we are doing some tuning. Now let us talk about peace, because I think peace gets a terrible reputation. People think peace is passive. They think it is something meek and mild, something you achieve by sitting still in a dim room with incense burning and nobody bothering you for 45 minutes. And while that does sound rather lovely, that is not what I mean by peace. The peace I am talking about is a warrior's peace. It is the kind of peace that lets you walk into a chaotic situation and remain rooted. The kind of peace that says, this circumstance does not define me. I define my response to this circumstance. That is power. That is not passivity. That is the highest form of strength available to a human being. The science agrees with me on this, and I do enjoy when science agrees with me. Research in neuroscience shows that when we operate from a state of calm, our prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, creativity, and problem-solving, becomes significantly more active and effective. In other words, when you are peaceful, you are literally smarter. You make better choices. You see solutions that your anxious, frantic mind would have completely missed. Peace is not the absence of ambition. Peace is the engine of your best life. So how do you access it? Here is the first small step, and I want you to try this today, not next week, not when things calm down, because, darling, things never calm down on their own today. The moment you feel yourself spinning, the moment the internal chatter gets loud and unkind, you stop. You take one conscious breath, just one, and you say, either out loud or in the cathedral of your own mind, I am at peace. I am divinely guided. All is well. Not because all appears to be well, but because underneath the appearance of chaos, there is an order so perfect, so vast, and so loving that your little human mind simply cannot see all of it at once. You say it anyway, you claim it anyway. And the claiming begins the tuning. I am at peace. I am divinely guided. All is well. Say that enough times and watch what happens. The static starts to clear. Now let us talk about love. And no, I do not mean the Hollywood version where violins play and nobody has bad breath or student loans. I mean love as a force, love as a law. Love as the most powerful creative energy in this universe. Because here is something that took me longer than I care to admit. To truly understand the love you give to others and the love you allow yourself to receive, including from life itself, is directly proportional to the love you have cultivated within yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. But more than that, and this is the part people resist, you cannot receive what you are not first willing to be. If you walk around secretly believing you are not quite lovable enough, not successful enough, not together enough, not thin enough, not accomplished enough, you are broadcasting that frequency. And the universe, bless its heart, will match your frequency every single time. It is not punishing you. It is simply responding to what you are sending out, like a very literal, very devoted mirror. So here is your second small step. I want you to catch yourself this week every single time you say something unkind about yourself out loud or in your head. Every time you mutter, I'm so stupid, or I can't do anything right, or why does this always happen to me? Catch it, and then replace it. not with something you do not believe, yet we are not asking for delusion, we are asking for direction. Replace it with something gentle, something that points toward the truth. I am learning, I am growing, I am worthy of good things. Because here is what I know for certain. What you affirm consistently, you eventually become. The word has creative power. Your word, spoken with intention, is an invisible force that shapes the visible world around you. Your words are wands. Choose them wisely. Now let us get to the one that really makes people squirm: purpose. Because purpose sounds like something big and grand and terrifying, doesn't it? It sounds like you are supposed to know at age 7 that you will grow up to save the rainforests, or discover a new element, or write the novel that changes how humanity sees itself. And if you have not had your eat, pray, love moment yet, if you have not received your cosmic memo with your life's assignment neatly typed and signed by the divine, you start to wonder if you were perhaps accidentally left off the distribution list. You were not left off the list. Nobody is left off the list. Here is the truth about purpose that nobody tells you, because it is too simple, and simple things do not sell very well. Your purpose is not one grand destination. Your purpose is the quality of presence you bring to every single moment. It is how you treat the person behind the counter. It is the way you show up for the people who love you. It is the courage you display when you choose to keep going, even when going feels impossible. It is what you do with what you have been given, right here, right now, with what is already in your hands. Purpose is not found, it is practiced. And the beautiful thing, the almost outrageously good news, is that when you align with peace, when you allow yourself to be led by love, purpose does not stay hidden. It reveals itself. It lights up, one step at a time, like a path, illuminated just enough to take the next step. You do not need to see the whole staircase. You need to see the next step, and then the next, and then the next after that. The staircase is already there. Walk in faith and watch it appear beneath your feet. I want to give you a third small step, and this one is my personal favorite. At the end of each day, before you close your eyes, I want you to say this out loud, please, because your ears need to hear your own voice claiming good things. Say, today I was aligned with peace, love, and purpose. Good things came to me and through me. Tomorrow holds even more. Say it even on the days that were hard. Especially on the days that were hard, because on those days, you are not lying, you are prophesying. You are planting seeds in the dark. And darling, everything good that ever grew started in the dark. I want to speak directly to someone watching right now who has been quietly holding on to the belief that it is too late, that the window closed, that you took too many wrong turns, made too many mistakes, wasted too many years, and that peace and purpose and a life lit up by love is simply not available to you anymore. I want to look you straight through this screen and tell you that belief is a lie, and it is the most expensive lie you will ever entertain. There is no clock on divine grace. There is no expiration date on your capacity to begin again. The universe is not checking your age or your track record or your previous decisions. It is only responding to where you are pointing right now, in this moment, today. Right now, you can point toward peace. Right now, you can choose love, starting with love for yourself. Right now, you can take one small, imperfect, gloriously brave step in the direction of the life you were made to live. And that step, however small, is enough. It is more than enough. It is everything. There is a quote I have always treasured: the game of life is a game of boomerangs. What we send out in thought, word, and deed returns to us with astounding accuracy. What are you sending out? What are your dominant thoughts broadcasting to the universe today? Because whatever it is coming back to you, dressed up in circumstances, dressed up in people, dressed up in opportunities or in obstacles. You are always creating. The only question is whether you are creating consciously or by default. Today, choose consciously. Today, align deliberately. Today, wake up even if it is 2 in the afternoon and you have already been awake for hours. Wake up to the magnificent truth of who you are and what you are capable of. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not too much or too little or too late. You are a divine idea brought into form, given breath and heartbeat and capacity, and placed on this earth at this particular moment in history because something that only you can do or see or say or be is needed here. The world needs your particular brand of light. Do not dim it because someone once told you it was too bright. Do not hide it because you are afraid. Let it shine imperfectly, magnificently, fully. I am aligned with peace. I am aligned with love. I am aligned with purpose. Say those words until they stop feeling foreign and start feeling like home. Say them when you believe them, and say them especially when you do not, because the repetition itself is the practice, and the practice itself is the path. Now here is your call to action, and I am very serious about this. Do not let this video end without doing at least one thing. First, drop that affirmation in the comments. I am aligned with peace, love, and purpose, and my life reflects it now. Let the community see your declaration. Let it be witnessed. There is power in a spoken, written, witnessed word. Second, try one of the 3 small steps today. Just one. The conscious breath with the words, I am at peace, I am divinely guided, all is well. The practice of catching and replacing unkind self-talk. Or the evening declaration before you sleep. Just one. Today. And then come back and tell me what happened. And if this video touched something in you, if it cracked something open, or reminded you of something you already knew deep down but needed to hear again, please share it. Not for me, for the person in your life who has been quietly struggling, who has been carrying weight they were never meant to carry alone, who needs someone to look them in the eye today and say, you are aligned with peace, love, and purpose. Be that someone for them. Pass this on. Subscribe if you want more of this. Leave a comment because I genuinely read them and I genuinely want to know how you are doing. And know this, wherever you are watching from, whatever you are carrying today, you are not alone, you are not without resources, and you are absolutely, unquestionably, divinely guided toward the life that was made for you. Now go. Take your step. The universe is already moving to meet you.